Today, I will be giving some free advice about the different strategies for academics by me, Michelle. These are some of the study habits I have used and believe that are helpful to achieve success during school and away from school. The first one, how to study for an upcoming exam. The second, trying not to rush while studying. And the third, reduce stress and cultivate awareness. How to prepare for an upcoming test. Having a positive attitude is one of the things you have to do to make sure that you are able to achieve what you are trying to achieve. Because if you don't, you won't be able to do it. Some of the examples of positive attitude is listening to music, taking a walk, and doing what you love to relax. For me, soccer is like the sport I like and the sport I play, but in general, I'm okay with watching like whatever sport and listening to music or watching anime. The second one, always begin early and space out your studying. It will benefit you in the long run if you space out your studying and study early because you will have more time to soak in all the information from the materials. It also helps taking breaks to like release stress and summaries of the study sessions will help you understand the material so much better. Trying not to rush while studying. One of the worst ways possible to mess up your brain, which is not one of the things you want when studying. It's one of the best things to avoid since it creates tension when you're studying and your head feels cramped. Not only does it add stress and anxiety, it can also affect your mental state in a drastic way, which is not good when you're trying to study and understand the materials you are studying about. There is a difference between a peaceful and a stressful mind. You are always going to be having a fear of the consequences of falling behind at school. So you might work frantically to try and make up for it, which is not a good thing because if you want to try and understand everything that you are studying about, it won't be a good thing. Stress and cultivate awareness. Awareness helps act as an antidote to unnecessary stress. When you pause, try to identify the real consequences of everyday fears. You give yourself opportunity to act intentionally. Instead of letting fear take over, you should understand when the consequences of rushing won't be worth the added stress. Think through the benefits and the consequences of rushing by asking yourself, is it worth it? Ask yourself these questions. What's worst that could happen if you act normally and don't rush? When thinking of those things, what comes to mind? And what are the best and worst case scenarios if you choose to rush? For me, there's a lot of scenarios that could happen. I won't be able to understand the test. Like a good outcome, I'll be able to finish my work, which is not a good thing. Your priority should be to understand what you're trying to study, which is the main thing that it's about. And a quote from Walt Disney: all our dreams can come true if we have courage to pursue them.